Hi, first grade readers. Today we've got a fun story called Hold Still, Danny. And there are lots of reasons a dog might need to hold still. In this story, it's about what happens when dogs don't want to get a bath and don't want to get a haircut. Do you think they're going to hold still? Now, before I have you read the story, we're going to go through and we're going to look at a few things that could be a bit tricky for you to make the reading easier for you when you do have your turn to read the story. So let me take you through this book a little bit. Here on this page is the little dog. And on this page, someone is talking to the little dog. And it's a hairdresser, just like you have a hairdresser when you get your hair cut. Now, the hairdresser wants the dog to hold still. Hairdresser. Can you clap that word? Say it smooth and clap the parts in hairdresser. Hairdresser. That's right. It's got 3 claps, so it's going to be a bigger word. Think how that's going to start at the beginning. How's that going to look? Hair. And in the middle part, I hear der. Couple of letters there are going to make that sound. And then it's going to end with We know 2 letters make the sound. So let's look for the word hairdresser on page 4. You got it. There it is. Hairdresser. Good work. Yes, that hairdresser wants to comb the little dog's hair. And there's that word, comb. That's what it looks like. Now, let's look a little bit further. The dogs didn't want to hold still, but they did. And then, finally, they're done. Say the word done. Clap that word. Done. It has 1 part. It's a shorter word. Let's find that word done on this page. How's that going to look at the beginning? Yep, you're right. It does have a D. Done. You got it. The hairdresser said they were all done. Now, I want to show you something on these another page here. These words came out of the hairdresser's mouth. Hold still. And look at those talking marks around hold still. Those are the words that came out of the hairdresser's mouth. And those talking marks can help us a lot when we're reading stories because it helps our eyes to see and know those are words coming out of someone's mouth. Good job. And I also want to show you on this page some special punctuation. We see those talking marks again, here and here. And the person is asking, who's next? Who's next? And do you see that question mark right there? That's the special punctuation mark to show that it's asking a question, and it helps us to think about what that question is. Who's next? Well, who do you think's going to get a haircut next? The little dog is done. Who's going to get the next haircut? Could it be? You'll have to read to find out. Now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take you back to the beginning of the story. And when you get ready to read, I want you to remember that you can look at the picture and think about the story, and then think about what the words might be that are telling that story. And I want you, if it's tricky, I want you to try a word and see if it's right. Think about it. Does it make sense? And do I have the right parts at the beginning and in the middle and at the end to make that word I thought it was? And you know what? It's okay to be not right the first time. But make sure if it doesn't look right or if it doesn't make sense, that you go back and you try something else. Now, let's go all the way back to the beginning of this story. Hold still, Danny. And here's what you're going to need to do when you come to the pages. You're going to have to press that pause button and pause it so you can read the words. And I'll give you time to do that, and then we'll go on to the next pages. So press that pause button and read page 2. Press that pause button, read this page. Pause and read. Pause and read. Pause and read. Pause again and read. Pause and read. Pause and read. Were you right? Was it Danny's turn next to get a haircut? Oh, I hope Danny holds still. Now listen, you've done your good reading. Now I want you to do a little bit of thinking and do some writing about this story. How did those dogs feel when they were getting a haircut? You can use what you found in the story to write a good sentence or two that tell how the dogs were feeling, what they were thinking, and you can use evidence from the story. Remember to use the word because. Good job. When you're done with your writing, have your mom or dad take a picture of it and see if you can send it to me on Dojo. I'd love to see your writing. Good job on your reading today. Have a great day.